This is a demonstration of the SmartDraft PConnect command, which is a PConnect tool found in the SmartDraft Suite, SmartDraft Survey, and SmartDraft PConnect. This command is used to create 2D and 3D polylines to represent geographical shapes by connecting specific point descriptions. The points are always processed in ascending point number order. I'll demonstrate using PConnect on a Civil 3D drawing with point objects imported from field data. This is an intersection collected using the cross-section method with PConnect templates. First, let's look at the field data as a text, point number, northing, easting, elevation, and description file. You'll notice in the description field various descriptions with the SmartDraft suffix codes added, and we will discuss those suffix codes shortly. Next, let's look at the defined template. SmartDraft PConnect templates are created, edited, and viewed by the Template Manager. To start the Template Manager, go to the PConnect panel on the SmartDraft ribbon and select this icon or type PCT at the command prompt. When the Point Template Manager appears, you'll notice the name of the defined templates at the top. The one we're interested in is CB1, which we'll be using during this demonstration. On the right, you see two preview images, one in normal design and one mirrored. The red dot indicates the point being collected in the field, in our case TC, or the top of curve. The green segment indicates the height value, which would be changed if the Z suffix code was used. See the PConnect manual for more information about the Z suffix code. We will not be discussing that in this demonstration. To start the PConnect command, we'll go to the PConnect panel on the SmartDraft ribbon. Either select this icon or type PC at the command prompt. To use PConnect effectively, a description key style has to be created. The description key style associates your company's standard descriptions, those entered by the survey crew, and the layers used in your CAD file. The description key is used to match the description with or without a unique numeric indicator. The description key's style file can be modified using the description key's style manager, which is not demonstrated during this video. A unique feature of the SmartDraft PConnect is its ability to select all of the descriptions to be processed, or individual ones, or multiple ones. For this demonstration, we will be selecting all of them. The point source options are drawing points within the drawing, either Civil 3D points, Land Desktop points, or SmartDraft points, project points, Land Desktop project points, an ASCII file in point number, northing, easting, elevation, and descriptor format, either comma or space delimited, or the Civil 3D survey database, if one exists. PConnect can draw 2D polylines, 3D polylines, or Civil 3D figures if the Civil 3D survey database option was selected. An important part of the SmartDraft PConnect are the suffix codes added to point descriptions so that SmartDraft PConnect knows how to process the points. There are 19 suffix codes. The survey crew will need to learn some or all of these suffix codes to effectively use PConnect. See the PConnect suffix codes video for more information on each suffix code. In this example, we will not be drawing any 3D graphics. We'll only draw 2D polylines, which ignore any elevations that happen to be in the point file. I'll select OK to process this. It quickly processed the points and drew the line work on different layers per the description key style, and then did other calculations based off of the suffix codes. Now let's take a closer look at some of the suffix codes and what they did. First, let's look at the start of this street, and you can see that it was done in cross-section method. Here we have point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it just continues to go across, back and forth across the street, collecting these points. Another thing to take note of is that it's TC1 all along this side, TC4 for the south side of the curve in the median, TC3 north side of the curve in the median, and TC2 for the north side of the curve on the street. Also note that at the very beginning we're using the .zt for template, and we've assigned CB1. And on the opposite side of the street, we did .zt, and here we do -cb1 because it's the exact same template but mirrored. Next, let's view the curve return. Here you can see that we did the .zt without a name of the template. Therefore, it stopped the processing of the template. But then we started a curve, which comes around here, TC1, coming around, TC1. Then when we got to this point, after the curve return, we started the template again, ending the curve and starting the template, ZT-CB1. And then we went down here to the end of the street, and we did the ZT again to end the template. So as we're going down this curve, we also have the back of walk being drawn, the edge of gutter. Also, you'll note when we came to the curve return, to draw the back of the walk of the curve return, we had to start at the beginning and collect those points. When we collect for the pedestrian ramp, 1 point with 2 descriptions, so that we could draw that pedestrian ramp. You'll also notice that when the template ended, we had to start collecting for the cross gutter. And then, as if we pan down and look at the other side, we had to stop when the template started again. Let's look at another view that we have of this, the median. This is an example of how to code a median. Notice that point 5 starts the north curve, TC3, and also is the start of the south curve, TC4. TC3 goes through point 5, point 12, point 17, point 25, to point 29, which then says start the beginning of a curve, and then terminate that curve at point 30. Now the south curve, TC4, started with a curve, starts here, comes around through 5, 7, 10, hits 19, a new PC is started that goes through 22 and 24. And you'll notice that no code for reverse curve was put here. Then it hits the PT, stops the curve, goes back into tangent mode, hits 30, and terminates. Now let's look at the rectangle from 2 points. 2 points were collected, 135 and 136. 136 was given the code rectangle negative 4.2 units. This instructs for it to offset 2 points to the left 4.2 units. So here we actually created a rectangle from just collecting 2 points in the field. And let's look at mirrored and regular template. You'll notice here, again, as we exit out of the curve returns, on this side we have TC5.pt, the end of this curve, and then ZT and the template name CB1, and it continues down here until it hits a T. So .t both terminates the template and terminates the line. On the north side of the street, TC3, we have an end of this curve, and then a .zt and a dash CB1 to do a mirror template down the last portion until you reach point 134, which has a code TC3.t to terminate the line segment, which also terminates the template. Let's go back to viewing all. This concludes our demonstration of the SmartDraft PConnect command on an intersection. Thank you.